Welcome to Magic Arcanum. I'm Ryan Gomez. Behind the scenes is Nicole Burdick, and we're so glad you're here because it's story time. Now, normally that means talking about these stories behind the cards for Magic the Gathering, but today we're doing something a little different because I recently received this, a package from the creators of Alpha Clash to celebrate their upcoming release for their latest set. So I thought we would take a look at what's in here. Ready? Here we go. Ha ha! Okay, so the first thing that's in here that is super cool is a comic book for the set. It's got the characters, it's got the story, it's got everything. And I think that is just super cool, right? Like, I know Magic has had comics in the past and like those are a thing, but they're kind of disconnected from the latest set release. They don't really follow canon. Their own release schedule was really sporadic, and it was just hard to collect the comics in support of Magic. But Alpha Clash is kind of like inspired by comic books and superheroes, so the fact that they've got like a matching issue coming out with their newest set just really ties it all together in a super cool way, and I am very excited to dive into this and find out what's going on with this guy, because he looks evil and powerful and threatening, and that is so cool. Okay, next item has some bubbles on it, so we're gonna get those off of here real quick. All right, so this one turned out to be their 2-player Clash kit. This is another just really cool product. Like, this game does so many things right, and I love seeing what they come up with for every set release. So this time, we've got 2 starter decks in one little package here, and they're kind of balanced to play against each other. And this is like, I forget the exact price on this, but it's pretty reasonable. It's like 20-30 bucks for like 2 decks, and you can upgrade them. You get exclusive cards in here that you don't get in the booster packs or anywhere, so they're still worth taking the time to pick up one of these. And even if you just keep this on hand so you can teach a friend or family member as you're getting into the game, these are a really cool, simple product that, like, in my opinion, every card game should have, right? There should just be a way to walk in and grab some decks for the latest set and just see kind of the themes and the mechanics and understand what you're buying into without having to invest in just a ton of random booster packs or a whole commander deck or something like that. So props to Alpha Clash for having such a easy and convenient way for new players to get into their game. And then the next item in that box was a pre-release kit. So this is something you could get at your local gaming store if you're going to enter into the pre-release. So let's open this up and see what's in here. Kind of hard. Okay, we're going to use the barbershop scissors on this one. Smells new. All right. We've cracked it. So inside we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boosters in the pre-release kit, okay? 10. Plus this, which is the pre-release participant promo pack that has 1 card in it. I don't know if everyone gets the same card or if it's random based on your box. We'll open this guy up and take a look and see how lucky we are. Okay, hopefully I got this thing set up right so that you can see. There's our promo pack. We'll just rip right into that. Okay, and we got, oh, look at this thing. That foiling is so cool. Look at that. Ah, can you see it? Okay, so this is Kagon, the Eternal Dragon, and it is a contender card. So contenders in Alpha Clash kind of behave like a commander in Magic. Every deck needs a contender, and they set kind of your starting life total. So for us, we have 30. It also sets the color of like the cards that you can use in your deck. This guy's a green contender, so he'll work better with the green cards, but you can mix and match stuff and kind of do a multicolor deck as well if you want to. And then every contender, this is such a cool part of this game, they've all got static abilities that are active at different times in the game. So when you have 30 or more health, this first ability is active, and then when you go down to 15 or less, this other ability kicks in. So you get like more powerful as you take damage, which gives the game this really cool tension, and finding ways to build your deck to take advantage of when your extra abilities are going to kick in makes for a really fun puzzle that I really like. So I think this card is super sweet. I hope you can see the foiling is just like jumping off this card. There's like this beautiful glowing dragon behind the dude, and it is super cool. So what a fun promo to get out of our first pack. All right, and remember, this pre-release kit came with 10 of these things, so you could probably make a really sweet deck with a pool that big, and I'm excited to pop some of these. Now, that's 10 cards per pack, so you get 100 cards to work with, and I'm a little rusty on my pre-release rules. I don't know how many cards you need in a sealed deck in this game, but I'll look that up, and I'll just link to the rules and the official website down in the description, so you can check all that out at home. All right, here we go. Okay, so we've got, let me get the microphone nice and cozy here. Somewhere in Manila, so this is a clash ground or a location card, which can kind of provide another static effect that will affect all of the players, maybe like a global enchantment from Magic, and you can have these in your deck to kind of control where you're fighting over with your contenders. Then we've got a copy of Lynn, so she is a clash card, sort of like a creature or a unit, and down in the corner there, she's got her attack and defense values, and you can use those to attack your opponent's contender, and they can block with their own clash cards, and that's the alpha clash. You're just kind of slamming your buddies into each other to see who is the ultimate, strongest, best fighter who is left standing after the big showdown at the battlegrounds that you pick. So very thematic, very cool way that all the cards kind of tie together in this game. I mean, again, the art is just like comic book quality, really, really cool. I mean, every card is like full art, no borders, just bursting right off of the frames here, and looks super duper cool. So we got Lynn. Okay, this is another cool thing. So we've got another Kagan. So remember, we could use him as our contender. So he's like our commander, and we have him out all game, but then we can also have unit versions or clash card or creature versions of him in play. So you can make like a deck where he's just like, he's everywhere. He's doing all the fighting. He's doing everything. Or you can get him help from other people, other characters, other colors, whatever. So there's a lot of flexibility in this game, and if you really like a certain character, you can like totally embrace that and make a deck around them, or go a totally different direction with it. So I think that is super sweet. So then we've got Mean Streak. So he's another contender character, but you could have him helping you out. You can maybe we're doing a green and blue deck. We got Lynn, we got Mean Streak, and so far we've got our Kagan. Aftermath. So this is another clash ground, another location where something bad has happened. We got the rescue choppers there, kind of surveying the damage, and you can kind of tell your own story with these cards, which is just super great. I love it. We have a war minion, so I think this is a token, right? Yeah, so this is a 1/1, but this one gets created by other cards in your deck, or maybe by your contender, and so these are helpful to have. We have Armored Operation, a tank just rolling in to fight superheroes. I mean, that is like super cool. Plague Bearer's Embrace. So this is a accessory. It's like a trap card that you can kind of put on the battlefield and use that to gotcha your opponent, which is really fun. We've got a foil here. This is Deafening Sound Wave. Ooh, I keep drifting out of frame here. It's hard to keep this all lined up. I apologize. I'm just so excited. Okay, so Sound Wave. Let's see if you can get that. See how like that foil just like super looks great there. Very rainbow prismatic. So this is another accessory card, another trap that we can set down to prevent all clash damage that would be dealt during this clash. So it's kind of like a fog kind of a thing. You're just poof, yelling and making their attack go away. And then we've got Flame Shield, which again looks like it's going to work great with our contender because it's another green and it's another foil. And this one's an accessory contender weapon. So this is something you can kind of like equip to your contender to make them even stronger. Very cool. And then we're back at the start of that pack. So that was an awesome pack. We got 2 foils out of there. Gorgeous. And this game is just super fun. Very thematic. Lots of cool story moments that you can bring in. Maybe you can copy what happens in the comic book. Maybe you create your own story with your own heroes and villains and people teaming up to do different things. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else was in that box. Okay, one last mystery brick here. So bubble popping time again. Okay, we've got an entire booster box of Alpha Clash Genesis Returns. So this is, again, their latest set. It will be available retail November 8th worldwide, but you can pre-order right now. You can talk to your local game store, you can go right through the distributor, or you can use the Team Covenant website. I'll have a link for all of that down in the description, and you even get special promo cards if you order through Team Covenant. I know that for a fact. So this box will have 24 packs in it, which is, 2.5 pre-release kits. So you can get into this game so many different ways. They've got the starter kits, they've got the comic books, they've got booster packs, they've got, all these awesome sweet promos. This is gonna look so cool, like in a trade binder or somewhere. I think that is just super neat. So yeah, I mean, we obviously love Magic here, right? But I do dabble in a lot of other games. I play Star Wars Unlimited now, and I've been playing Alpha Clash on the side a little bit here whenever I get the opportunity. So it's really sweet that they sent me a bunch of stuff here. And just for full disclaimer, this isn't sponsored content. They just know I'm a fan, and they sent me kind of their influencer kit and said, hey, go to town, let us know what you think. So here's the verdict. I think this stuff is great. They've got, like I said before, really clear onboarding path with the 2-player starter deck. They've got the comic coming out at exactly the right time, so you can enjoy the story and pick up the cards, probably all in one trip to your game store. And then you can upgrade your collection with the booster boxes after perhaps playing in the pre-release and getting a sweet promo and getting the pre-release kit. I mean, this game is taking off, right? They're going into a whole nother year of this. They've been around for, I think, like 2 or 3 years already, and they're just kicking butt. You can play in giant tournaments. They've got, new cards coming out, like I said, November 8th, and this is a great time to get in on Alpha Clash. If you like superheroes, if you like comic books, if you like just kind of taking a step away from Magic once in a while and trying something new and different, this is a great option for you out there. It's affordable, it's collectible, it's accessible, and you can talk to your local game store, tell them you're interested. They can place an order and have that ready for you in time for launch, November 8th. So there we go. Those are my first impressions of Alpha Clash Genesis Returns. Again, available November 8th. I'm really excited for this one. I can't wait to crack into the rest of these. But what about you? Do you enjoy kind of these informal product reviews? Was this a fun thing? Are you excited about this game at all? I think it's sweet. Let me know down in the comments, then make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the great stories you'll only find here on Magic Arcanum. We'll see ya!